Hello and welcome to day 58 of an album a day going through my vinyl collection. Today I'm bringing you one of my all-time favorite albums. I feel like I say that all the time, but those are the only ones I bought. This is the 1966 issue. I have a 2018 remastered 180 gram vinyl copy. My buddy Nathan Beaudry from the Deep Purple podcast and I covered this a year or so ago on the Haskincast podcast, and we're talking, of course, about the Beatles' Revolver. Love the artwork, just incredible. I've always found it interesting that they kept this entire white side here just plain white on anything other than the surface area of the larger faces. This is like the only empty spot on it. You've got pictures, you've got drawings, all kinds of stuff of the Beatles. Great stuff. I think the original version I had, I know it was a mono version, but I think it was on Apple Records, I want to say. I don't think I had a Parlophone copy. This reissue is done on Parlophone, which you can see right here. Beautifully restored audio and artwork, just absolutely incredible. Love the 180 gram vinyl. The weight of it just feels so solid. I really like that they're doing that. On the back, we have the Beatles. But let me just run you guys through the song list because it's pretty incredible. It's in Revolver. I mean, it's Revolver. Taxman, excellent song. Eleanor Rigby, Beatles classic, right? You've got I'm Only Sleeping. I always love just the overall feel of that, especially the vocals. They're so mellow and casual. Love to You, Here, There, and Everywhere. Yellow Submarine, which would be from the Yellow Submarine soundtrack, but there was no album that had it. I think that was just the film soundtrack. So anyway, they put it on here. She Said, don't care for that title, but the song itself is great. Good Day Sunshine, great way to start your day. Interesting they put it at the beginning of side 2 instead of side 1, but there you go. One of my all-time, not only favorite Beatles songs, but all-time favorite songs, And Your Bird Can Sing. If you really want to appreciate the talent that the Beatles had, if you go to the last verse, when it says, tell me that you've heard every sound there is, that line, the harmonies on that line, the bass playing on this song, just absolutely incredible. For No One, excellent song, really kind of moody and emotional. Dr. Robert, just a lot of fun. I Want to Tell You, another one that's a lot of fun. Got to Get You Into My Life. And they end with another Beatles classic. Probably, I would wonder if this isn't one of the most covered Beatles songs, Tomorrow Never Knows. Been featured in a lot of films. Phil Collins did a great version of it. There was an incredible complete reimagining of that song on the Sucker Punch soundtrack. Just so many great pieces of music here, which is why it's one of my favorites. This one and Let It Be, I would say, are probably the two that I've listened to the most. Love Abbey Road, love Magical Mystery Tour, all that. But these two albums in particular, I remember it was the last summer, I think, that we lived in Michigan when we knew we were moving, and I would just oh no, it was the summer before that. And I would just ride my bike all over, and I had my little Sony Walkman, and I would just listen to Abbey Road and Let It Be and drive all over the neighborhood. So much fun. Great times. But yeah, Beatles, Revolver. Check it out, guys. If you haven't heard it ever, or if you haven't heard it in a while, or if you just heard it yesterday, listen to it again. It's great stuff. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.